And I am neon nerves twitch under buzzing lion. Signal screams louder than the quiet nights. Cut the feedback, cut it clean. No more ghosts in the machine. Cut the feedback, hear me say I won't fade, I won't decay. I came up wide wrong in a borrowed age. Every promise printed small on a broken page. Truth got buried under layers of noise. Everybody talking, nobody choice. I learned restraint from the tremorous sound. When the crowd pressed close and the walls caved down. Tongue stay sharp, every line precise. I don't roll loaded dice with borrowed advice. Hands on the rail, feel the surge pull back. Every step forward leaves a fractured track. I don't need echoes repeating my doubt. I aim for the source, rep the circuit out. Silence, it's hard when the clutter breaks. Hear my name in the wake of me. Frequency poison leaking through the room. False alarms dressed up as doom. Unmute the chat, isolate the core. Find my pulse where the speakers roar. This voice wasn't built to beg or blend. Up in the moment till the waveform bends. Every bar lands tight calibrated. No fake shine, no sound diluted. I don't chase trends, wearing borrowed skin. I break the loop, they locked us in. When the pitch goes wild and the mirrors crack, I cut the line and don't look back. If it spirals, let it fall. I won't answer to the call of the noise that wants control. I keep rhythm, I keep song. Cut the feedback, cut it clean. No more ghosts in the machine. Cut the feedback, hear me say I won't fade, I won't decay. Sever the wire, silence the lie. Signal to signal, eye to eye. Cut the feedback, cut it now. Hear the truth come through somehow. Cut the feedback, stand away. This is real, no duplicate. Static dies, the moment's set. Clear transmission, no regret. Veins hum red with the aftershock. Silence bends when the pressure knocks. I came up calibrated to the thud of the floor. Every doubt learned quick what the spine is for. Street light sermons never cut me slack. I forge momentum in the negative space. Tongue stays razor, cadence compact. I don't drift, every phrase attacks. Built from the scrape where the margins meet. Turn closed mouths into concrete beats. I don't posture calm for a fragile scene. I speak in force with a steady mean. Every setback sharp in the sight I keep. I don't borrow courage, I manufacture heat. loud enough to bleed. Shout it endlessly, loud enough to bleed. This is what we mean. Loud enough to bleed. Unified release. Loud enough to bleed. Set the moment free. When the volume tells you what you need, stand tall. Loud enough to bleed. Learn math from the edge of the curb. Counted every doubt just to watch it get blurred. Came up loud in a room full of sneers. Back pressed tight to a wobble the years. Breath, it's sore when the tension spikes. Every stare feels sharp under flickering lights. I don't posture pretty for a polished lane. I move raw through the air, let the moment complain. Every ball thrown, every shoulder into fade. I don't wait for a bell, I initiate lessons ink deep in the marrow and bone. I found my spine when I stood alone. This is the Fistfight Anthem, hands up high. We don't bow, we don't abandon. This is the Fistfight Anthem, stand your ground. Hear it pound, feel it thunder. Crowds like comfort, I bring collision. Truth cuts fast with a clean incision. I don't rehearse for approval claps. I speak full force, let the ceiling crack. Steps stay firm on a shaking floor. I learn balance where the noise hit war. Every setback fed the fire inside. Turn restraint into sharpened pride. I don't circle hope, I confront the test. Every line lands solid, iron pressed. If the night wants blood, I give it resolve. I don't fade in the chaos, I evolve. Lock it in, hold the line, no retreat. This is mine. This is the Fistfight Anthem, hands up high. We don't bow, we don't abandon. This is the Fistfight Anthem, stand your ground. Hear it pound, feel it thunder. No white noise prayers, no fragile pose. Just grit in motion when the pressure grows. If the room leans close, I don't step aside. I widen stance, let the fear collide. Stand up, strike back. Stand up, strike up. Stand up, strike back. This is the Fistfight Anthem, say it loud. Every voice joins the tantrum. This is the Fistfight Anthem, here right now. We survive, we answer. No trophy needed to justify. Still standing strong, that's the reply. slip. Mind sharp. Fingertips. Sharp intent. Raised on the feedback, come where the air smells bend. Knuckles learn language from the pavement school. Every lesson paid up front, no refunds, no rule. I move with the weight of a crowd on my back. Breath sinks with the kick and the snare line crack. No silver spoon lifts, just a mouthful of grit. I bit through the leash, now the chain doesn't fit. I stay level when the ceiling caves. I don't ask permission from the depths, I outpace every bar. Hard reset. to amplify it. Every breath keeps a forward aim. I don't cool off, I sustain. This isn't lost, this is how I grow. I build my strength where the fault lines show. Internal riot, unconfined, hear it echo through every vein. Internal riot, stand awake. This is power, you can't sedate. From the inside, the signal deploys. Clear intent, internal riot. Downfall static, hear it crack. Every lie comes crawling back. Downfall static, stand intact. I won't break, I counterattack. City talks and flicker codes, green spit rain. Promises drifting like a rusted chain. I was bred in the gaps where the sirens fade. Learned to think in scars they were scared to name. Jaw set firm when the pressure climbs. I don't chase easy wins or borrow signs. Every line I deliver is a weight drop test. Built my nerve from the stress they couldn't digest. Crowds love noise but they fear clear sight. I stay sharp when the room wants to dim the light. No saviors riding in with a silver grin. I make exits burn when I'm entering. Hit a pulse under fractured sound. I don't think I recalibrate ground. Downfall static, hear it crack. Every lie comes crawling back. Downfall static, stand intact. I won't break, I counterattack. I won't bound. My moment stays hostile. I welcome the shove. Turn friction into fuel, turn doubt into love. Not the postcard dream, not the polished take. I speak from the bruise you refuse to fake. Every mesh hit with a concrete swing. I don't kneel to the throne of the trending thing. When the signal warps and the chorus thins, I stay loud where the silence begins. Counted wrong by the suits with the tall advice. I don't roll their rules, I revise the dice. If the fall feels close, I widen stance. I don't freeze in the glare, I advance. I fall back, break free. No collapse inside of me. Downfall static, hear it crack. Every lie comes crawling back. Downfall static, stand intact. I won't break, I counterattack. If the floor gives out, let it prove my weight. I was forged for the moment the rails vibrate. No disguise, no borrowed crown. I stand upright while the walls come down. Downfall static, hear it crack. Every lie comes crawling back. Downfall static, stand intact. I won't break, I counterattack. From the noise, a form takes shape. Clear resolve, no escape. Static in the wires, hear the city breathing. Pressure in the silence, every scar still speaking. Yeah. School full of fractured lines under broken street lights. Learn how to stand tall in the middle of fist fights. Clock keeps yelling but the past keeps pulling. Dreams get heavy when the odds keep bullying. Ink on the knuckles, grit in the lungs. Truth tastes bitter on a forked tongue. They said behave, keep your head low. I learned the map by the places they said don't go. Hearty banging like a door of hinge. Every step forward leaves a spark on the fringe. I don't need mercy stitched into my name. I walk the way to come out the flame. Ashes, don't apologize. We rise from the fire in our eyes. Ashes, don't apologize. We stand, we fight, still alive tonight. Alive tonight. Still alive tonight. A crowd full of faces wearing borrowed pride. I carve my own path with the truth as a guide. Baseline hits like a verdict drop. When the system jams, I don't ever stop. Stop bars stack heavy, concrete syllables built for the circle. When the floor gets physical, rattle the ceiling, shake every doubt, turn the fear up loud, let it bleed right out. I've been counted out, still counting scars from my voice and the noise of the engines roaring. No white flags waving at the end of the night. I keep my fists up, future inside. Strike the match. Feel the gravity bend. Every fall just teaches how to ascend. Every fall just teaches how to ascend. Ashes, don't apologize. We rise from the fire in our eyes. Ashes, don't apologize. We stand, we fight, still alive tonight. No halos, no alibis. Only truth when the mirror lies. If the ground gives way, I'll levitate. Turn every no into a detonate. Cut through the static, cadence sharp. Letters hit hard like a breaker's arc. Never been quiet, never been clean. I move like thunder through a silver screen. Move handsome, loaded, lock it in. I don't fall when the pressure pins. Every echo I leave behind spells it clear in a straight hard line. Ashes, don't apologize. We rise, hear the crowd synchronize. Ashes, don't apologize. Hands to the sky, still alive tonight. From in the blaze of days. Every setback taught me speed. I trim the excess, fed the need. This isn't rage, it's a guided strike. A focus burn with a forward bite. When the path constricts, I innovate. One clean motion, separate. Jump the barricade, uncontained, unafraid. Hear the whole room synchronize. Jump the barricade, this is how we escalate. All together, now initiate. From first step to the open gate. No looking back. Jump the barricade. Feel the shockwave, listen. Knuckles to the system. We don't ask, we break resistance. Knuckles to the system. Sing it till it hits them. Knuckles to the system. This is how we fix. This is how we fix it. Teeth on steel, learn fast what's fake, learn slow what's real. Every rule felt brittle in my grip. I don't sip fear, I let it slip. Pit blueprint cities with locked-in doors. I learned entry from the basement floors. Bars cut clean with the torque tight flow. I don't coast where the headwinds blow. I stay sharp when the pressure mounts. I turn dead ends into surge accounts. This voice didn't come with a safety net. I test the frame till the bolts regret. Brace the core, hold position. Power routes through opposition. Static market selling common pills. I built endurance on unpaid bills. Every rhythm I spit recalibrates. I don't wait for change, I generate. Crowd moves heavy, I steer the mass. I don't mirror panic, I surpass. No echo chamber, comfort speak. I bring hard truth, concise and bleak. When the platform shakes and the lights desync, I stay upright at the brink. Every measure lands with a purpose-built strike. I don't bluff momentum, I ignite. Knuckles to the system. Feel the shockwave, listen. Knuckles to the system. We don't ask, we break resistance. Knuckles to the system. Sing it till it hits them. Knuckles to the system. This is how we fix it. If the code corrupts, I reroute will. No clean exits, just forward skill. I don't fade in the background noise. I make impact, I make choice. Hit the frame, test the seams. Make it move by any means. Hit the frame, test the seams. Make it move by any means. Knuckles to the system. Hear the whole room mission. Knuckles to the system. Unified ignition. Knuckles to the system. Say it with conviction. Knuckles to the system. Permanent reversion. Spark settle. Structure shift. From force supplied. The future lives. The future lives. The city breathes heavy, I breathe it back. Turn the weight of the world into rhythm and impact. Echoes in concrete, call my name. Every step repeats. Echoes in concrete, still I stand. Feel it shake beneath my feet. Don't whisper hope, I project resolve. Every doubt prison gets dissolved. When the block goes quiet, I read the ground. Heroes, victories in the underground sound. I was never called for a fragile role. Had to dig real deep just to guard my soul. Every syllable hits like a closing gate. I don't stall at the edge, I accelerate. They want comfort packaged, easy to chew. I bring friction to the room, see who's true. When the lights flicker out and the mass disconnect, all that's left is the voice you respect. Echoes in concrete, call my name. Every step repeats. Echoes in concrete, still I stand. Feel it shake beneath my feet. Hear it bounce back, no retreat. Truth comes loud on repeat. If the walls lean in, I don't compress. I expand through force, through focus, through stress. No erasing marks from the miles I ran. I'm etched in place where I take my stand. Echoes in concrete, call my name. Every step repeats. Echoes in concrete, still I stand. Feel it shake beneath my feet. I don't fall for approval or something my tone. I was built to carry this weight alone. From the underpass downs to the skyline burn. Every scar I earned, every lesson learned. This isn't luck talking, this is structure and grit. A will that survives every time it's hit. If the ground remembers, then let it confess. I was here, I endured, I left evidence. Echoes in concrete, say it loud, let it ring through every street. Echoes in concrete, here to stay. You can't silence what you mean. Still standing where the impact went. Echoes live in the concrete cement. Breath held tight, voltage high, countdown etched behind the eyes. I don't tiptoe through a world that shakes. I sprint through sparks where the system breaks. Born from feedback, scars and bent street signs. Learn to talk and impact, not lullabies. Every sentence swings where the hammers arc. I call my name where the currents dark. No comfort zones in my vocabulary. I learn survival from necessity. Crowds talk big, but they flinch and wait. I stay centered when the pressure escalates. Every run's a shove against closed doors. I don't knock polite, I hit full force. Headfirst into noise, no safety rail. We shout it loud, we never fail. Headfirst into noise, all in, no choice. Hear the chaos amplify. I don't mute the world, I provoke the sound. Let it test my stance, let it spin me around. Momentum lives where the rules fall off. I learn rhythm from the caustic cause. Bars stack dance like a steelwork spine. No wasted breath, every cut aligned. I don't chase approval in borrowed tone. I tune my voice till it cracks the stone. When the room fills up with a nervous hum, I step forward where the brave go numb. Every setback wired my focus tight. I don't stall in the glare, I ignite. Diving deep, no retreat. Trust the fall, feel the pain. Headfirst If it tears at the seams, let it show my grip. I don't fracture easy, I recalibrate. No clean exits, no calm disguise. Only motion where the comfort dies.